Hello everybody, this is Cromsco018, and this is going to be my thoughts on Blue Exorcist episode 9. I know I haven't done this show in a while for my thoughts, but I've gotten to episode 17 in the first season, and I was told to skip to season 2 and finish that before finishing season 1, so they know more about the show than I do, so I wouldn't, because that doesn't make any sense, but apparently that's, if you don't do it like that, then you'll get very confused. Anyway, this was right after the attack in the school of those creatures, whatever, and what was it, Neuhaus? If I'm getting the name wrong, I'm sorry. Apparently he's involved in this, and we find out that it was actually all part of the exam to become Exorcist, or not actual Exorcist yet, because that's a little bit further, but I guess to test if you qualify or something for it, or whatever. And Shiami is also out cold because she essentially, I guess, used all her energy during the fight, keeping that wall up, and then she passed out. And everyone lets her know, things are okay, that it was part of the exam, and they all passed, essentially. And Yukio goes to talk to Neuhaus and tells him, you were kind of out of line because you could have easily, I think you took it a bit too far, and, he doesn't really say too much but Yukio doesn't really get it until later that the guy was actually trying to kill Rin the whole time, and he's actually planning on doing that anyway. And he goes and confronts the guy on the roof of either the building they're living in or a different building, I don't know. And he starts fighting Yukio until Rin shows up and starts working on taking him out. And he ends up taking a hit and explaining to him that, yeah, my dad is Satan, and I know you're probably ticked at that because he killed your family, but that's no reason to take it out on me. And no one even thinks about the option that, yes, Satan is Rin's father, and Yukio's father as well, because they're twins, but they had nothing to do with all the stuff that's been happening. The thing that happened to Ryuji's family, all the other guys' families, that's had nothing to do with them. They were just babies at the time, probably. No, actually, no. They probably weren't even born then, so it's not their fault. And, yeah. We actually get to see that Rin has a bit of regenerative powers thanks to his parentage, because he took a hit to the abdomen, and after the guy leaves with a bleeding arm, you see that the injury is healing. And Yukio scolds him on that because you can't just do that, because if you do that, you're probably gonna pass out, because I'm guessing that takes your stamina or whatever to heal it. Essentially, don't be reckless. And I can't remember the other guy's name, the flashy looking guy who's a demon. You can tell he's a demon. The one who's actually in charge of at least the area that Yukio and the others are in could possibly be involved in this. And we actually see as well that how Yukio and Shiami met. And I don't know how long ago that was before the show started, but I assume it was like a year or two before the show started, because his father was obviously alive, and I guess he had just become an exorcist. And I thought it was cute how Yukio was all shy and everything. And, well, so was Shiami. Shiami was really, really shy back then. And I'm actually curious as to whether either those two would end up together, or her and Rin. Either one would be good, because I think she likes both of them, but she probably isn't sure which one she actually likes. Because I know she cares about both of them, just not sure which one she actually is interested in. Anyway, I thought this episode was cute because it was so essentially adorable how Yukio and Shiami acted around each other when they were younger. Both awkward and shy. And we got to see a little bit more on the Neuhaus guy, because we didn't know what his problem was until the showdown. We find out that Satan killed his family after the Dang it, what was it called? The Blue Knight? I think that's what Regis' family called it when Satan killed all those priests. Anyway, I know I haven't done the show in a while, but I'll try and get at least a couple of these done today. I've already gotten a bunch of it reacted to, and just as a fair warning, if worst case I don't upload for a good long while, it's more than likely because my computer's been having problems. I actually got the blue screen of death a few times, and I know that's bad, but the code was memory management. So it could just be possibly the bad RAM or something, but I'll have to look into that. And if, like I said, if I don't upload, then that's more than likely why, as I'm trying to get a new computer. Worst case. But don't worry, I've moved all the reaction videos onto my external hard drive, so if that does happen, I still have them. So just as a fair warning, you know, just in case. So if you guys don't see me uploading for a while, then you'll know why. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy the reaction, and I will see everybody next time.